Yo, testing, testing. 1 2 1 2. Shout out to What Beatbox for that cold rap, man, in his GBB wildcard. But no one on planet Earth. Well, that's a lie, but not many people will get that reference. But if you do, you do, and that's cold. Now, I really, really want to apologize first and foremost for the fact that I managed to do a whole 3 hour stream yesterday, without realizing for that entire duration, my mic, it wasn't muted, like my mic was working, but for some reason the OBS feed connected to my mic wasn't working, so there was just no talking for the entire 3 hours. It's the deadest content I think I'll ever produce. Um, I can assure you that that will not be happening again. At least I hope it doesn't. And yeah, my bad, I guess. Is my mic too loud now? There's no way. I don't know. I might. Maybe I'm talking too loud. I think I'm talking too loud. Okay. Indoor voices. Sorry. But yeah. So first, aside from that, thank you to Devinverse for following me. I apologize for not engaging you in conversation, Mr. Devinverse, because believe me, I wanted to. I thought I was. I spent a whole 5 minutes explaining to you exactly what I was doing, but unfortunately, you weren't able to hear that. And also, another thing that happened, for some reason, I got copyright struck. Well, not copyright struck. That would be very bad. But I got a copyright little claim thingy on my Twitch VOD saying a portion of your video uses copyrighted music or whatever. So we've had to mute it. The music doesn't play in the VOD. Like, the music I have here does not play in the VOD. So, you know what that was picking up on? The Minecraft bird song from my stupid mod. Like the Seasons mod or something, I'm assuming. Minecraft bird song. So some idiot, probably, on CurseForge has been like, oh, let me just take bird.mp3 and add it to this, without actually checking that they have the rights to do that. And now I'm being punished for, well, not, it's not really that bad. It could have been bad. Right, let me switch into my game. So, I didn't even bother uploading the VOD in the end, because I thought, literally, what is the point? Like, we just built a house. We built the roof to the house in it. So yeah, this is the house now. Since the last VOD, which some of you may have seen on Twitch, I don't blame you if you haven't, because I would not watch 3 hours of no commentary myself. But yeah, we got the roof done. It kind of went for like a bit of a bell shape in the end. I still don't know if I absolutely love it, to be honest, but for someone who really struggles to build roofs, I'll take it for what it is for the time being. But yeah, I built a little chimney after the stream while I was venting my frustrations about the fact that literally none of my commentary had been picked up. Let me just do a quick little audio check before I get properly into the stream, just to make sure that it is actually working this time. I'm pretty sure it is, because it was showing up on my OBS, but let me just check for once. That cheeky creeper, man. That cheeky creeper. I try and mute up for 1 second. All of a second, he's behind me, but don't you worry, guys. I've got lightning fast reflexes. That ain't happening on my watch. I've still not done the audio test. Let me just mute up again. Sorry. I think I actually muted up before I finished my sentence before, which was a little bit stupid. Still relatively new to this whole thing, so I'm sure you can spare me some patience. Anyway, I will just mute up for a second, just to check that the audio is feeding through. Okay, perfect. It seems to be. Although I seem to be quite loud, so I might have to adjust my mic volume if I'm going to be talking a bit louder. Because I think the last few streams have just been really chill, whereas today I'm a bit more like uh, angry. So I'm gonna be speaking louder. I'll try and lower my voice though, so that my mic doesn't peak, because that would be unpleasant. But yeah, so this is the house. We've got a little bit of a skylight that I built up here. Kind of weird window down there. I don't know if I love it, but it's gonna stay now, so it is what it is. This side, relatively uninteresting. And yeah, this side with the chimney. And I spent a lot of time just kind of working on this like little cobbled just path and foundation, I guess, around the base of it, just to make it look interesting. I don't know. It's probably the most time I'll spend doing that for anything else on this world. The problem is I always get so perfectionisty with it. So that like this entire thing around here just took me like an hour by itself. Anyway though, I'll show you what I'm working on inside. So we have a lovely little fireplace. Ignore the fact that there's no flooring currently. I was thinking probably deep slate for this little bit. I tried like a dark oak and birch pattern, but I wasn't loving it. Up here, I've divided, well, I've set some dirt out to divide into rooms, so I was thinking we could maybe have like a little room for something here. Maybe, I don't know, kitchen with like a brewing stand and some brewing stuff, potentially. And then we'll probably have like a wall off here, not a big one, but just like a little fence coming up to here, and then I was thinking we have a ladder up to the 3rd floor, which I've not built yet. This will probably be like just a halfway partition type thing. I'm still not sure what blocks I'm going to use though, because I am conscious of the fact that there is a lot of spruce spam happening on this floor right now. Whereas I want to try and, you know, get a decently balanced block palette going. And then down here we have what will be probably a little cellar, probably where the storage is gonna go for the most part. Just have like rows of double chests for the time being, and that should do us for now. Yeah, I think the plan for today basically is just to get the inside of this done, hopefully. Oh, and also talk about the Game Awards, which I talked about yesterday, but obviously none of you heard that, so we'll give it a second go, I guess. And yeah, right, let me just grab some blocks. Brother, did not want to place a torch. So yeah, the Game Awards, where do I start? Yeah, that final reveal was a bit of a letdown, wasn't it? Highguard or whatever, literally a synonym for Overwatch, and it may as well just be stupid Overwatch 2 that we never got. Because, let's be honest, the actual Overwatch 2 we got was terrible, not that I've ever even played it. But yeah, I was not particularly impressed with that reveal. I reckon we use deep slate tile slabs for this. Keep it simple. Yeah, especially after the whole like Titanfall teaser as well, with them being like, "Ooh, yeah, from the same developers as Apex Legends and the Titanfall series," and everyone was like losing their minds thinking that it could be Titanfall 3 after old Jeff had said, "You'll never be able to guess what release we've got planned here." And then it just, you know, was a hero shooter, which we've had like tons of with like Marvel Rivals and that. So yeah, bit of a letdown. And I mean, This might just be because I'm younger, but Mega Man did not particularly excite me either. I'm gonna be so real. Having those two as the back-to-back final reveals just felt like such a letdown. Honestly. I was not best pleased. Especially because, you know, in the UK, you have to stay up till crazy hours in the morning to actually catch the whole thing. Me and Dad have made it a kind of like, you know, yearly tradition where we tune in and watch everything. But, no, it wasn't the best. I said to him afterwards, it's probably the worst one I've watched live, and I've been watching it live for like a good 3 or 4 years now. I mean, some of the reveals were interesting, like the that new Star Wars game that's in development, Knights of the Old Republic. I don't think it is actually called Knights of the Old Republic, but it's that franchise, I think. That was properly exciting. Why didn't they leave that till the end? I'm sure that would have got everyone like going crazy. They just kind of threw it in the middle, just like totally randomly. It was weird. Yeah, and I mean, yo, like Divinity 3 as well. That's crazy. But again, it was just kind of right at the start. So they had that whole like portal to hell or whatever, and I was like crazy. I mean, the trailer was like really interesting. There's some like crazy body horror going on there. It was like actually quite disturbing. But yeah, again, it was just like placed in a really weird point in the show. Oh, I forgot to. I've just thought as well. I didn't mention this yesterday because I didn't have the chance to because my mic wasn't working. But I'm trying streaming at 30 FPS rather than 60 because I was noticing a lot of I don't know what my bitrate, that's the word. My bitrate was dropping horribly when I was like turning around like this. Sorry for making literally everyone vomit there, but it should be a lot more clear now. Like my clarity of motion should be a lot better. In exchange for that 30 FPS as opposed to 60, but I'm sure you can all manage. It's not the end of the world. Alright, let's go to bed because it's midnight nearly. And yeah, I mean, I've made a habit as well of writing down all the games that, you know, the trailers kind of spoke to me in some way. That sounds a bit like fancy, or not fancy, but a bit pretentious. But, you know, just games that looked interesting that I thought, hey, I genuinely might put that on my Steam wishlist and contemplate buying when it releases. I feel like last year I had like 10 to 15, you know, like a good solid number of games that I was like genuinely quite interested to follow. But I mean, this year, I don't know if I like this Deep Slate, by the way. It feels like a bit too harsh of a like transition. I don't really know what to use instead. Maybe some like polished andesite? Maybe we can try it. But yeah, this year there was genuinely like 5 games on my list, and half of them was stuff that I wasn't even that interested in. Like, I think Ace Combat 8's on there. I've never played an Ace Combat game in my life. The only reason it's on there is because I called that it was Ace Combat 8 the second that I heard a plane sound when they were teasing it, and I just thought that was quite funny. So that's literally the only reason that's on there. I have no real desire to play that game, to be honest, unless it turns out to be really good, and then I might, but... You know, the Ace Combat series as a whole only really has any relevance to me because it has the same initials as Armored Core. And I feel like the two fandoms sometimes like come together because of the same initials. As silly as that is, but like, yeah, that's the only reason it's even in my periphery whatsoever. I'm trying to think of the other, because I mentioned Divinity and the Star Wars game. They are genuinely things that I'm interested in. Less so Divinity because it's not traditionally a style of game that I get along well with. Like, as good as Baldur's Gate is, objectively, Baldur's Gate 3 that is, I am still yet to finish a playthrough. I've hit Act 3, but I find it hard to actually push myself much further than that. Just because I don't. Well, no, I can get on with turn-based combat. I've played a lot of Pokemon games. I've played all the Persona games. I like Clair Obscur. You know, turn-based is not a problem for me. It's just like the weird kind of tactical turn-based that Baldur's Gate is, in the way that you kind of have like 3D control of your character as well, and you have to like position them well, almost like XCOM. And that for me is where I just kind of don't really enjoy it in the same way. I don't even know why. I don't know what about it gives me that kind of problem, but actually, do you have like a custom block we could use in the chisel with andesite? I wonder if there's like something that can kind of just mesh to make like a nice little floor block. So yeah, I mean, while I am sure that Divinity will be a great game because it's by Larian, and you know Larian just aren't gonna miss after Baldur's Gate 3. That's just not something I can ever really see happening. Oh, I forgot to make slabs again. I'm sure that'll be huge for people who enjoy that style of game. But I just don't know if I'm among that list of people. You know, and I mean, that's totally fine. And I can acknowledge that it's a good game, but I mean, aside from those two, and I mean, I don't know, I've heard Mega Man amongst people who actually care about it is like an interesting and exciting reveal. To me, it looked like just rubbish Mario, to be honest. But, you know, I'm sure Mega Man has his fans. But like, I don't know, it just wasn't that interesting. I need to work out what I'm doing with the roof here. I think we'll just stay with like a stony design. I might just do stone bricks with the odd bit of cobble mixed in. That probably makes sense. And a bit of stone. And maybe a bit of andesite. Yeah. I don't know. Cobble, andesite. Get some more stone. Where's my stone? There's my stone. And stone bricks. Oh, there's more stone. Okay, cool. Let's turn this into bricks. And let's get down and see if we've actually got enough blocks to do anything significant here. That was my train of thought out with the Game Awards. Oh yeah, the announcements. Yeah, so let me just think about what I ended up finishing my list with. So there was Ace Combat 8, which I didn't care about particularly. There was Divinity 3. There was a Star Wars game. And aside from that, I had this weird little what looked to be like a rhythm music type game that was shown quite early on. And I imagine to most people just looked like the most uninteresting thing ever. But I have this weird like I've had this weird craving to play a game essentially identical to what was shown there. So it looks like it was basically handcrafted for me specifically. So I'm properly excited for the release of that. I can't remember what it was called, but yeah, I mean, hopefully that'll be good. It said it did something like sync up to your music that you actually play, and then you can like fight it or something. I don't know. It looked cool though. Hopefully it is. But yeah, and then I can't remember what my final game I had there was, but I can't remember it being particularly exciting. Oh, where does the cobble go? Where does the cobble want to go? Where is the cobble telling me to go? Nowhere. The cobble isn't going anywhere. And also this is swapping. Let me check my list, because I made my little game list. Oh, Silent... Oh no, I had a couple more. I had two more. So I had 6 on my list in the end. But again, as I said, Ace Combat doesn't really count, so I guess it is 5. I had Lords of the Fallen 2, which I'm very skeptical about, because the recent Lords of the Fallen did not really blow anyone away in the Souls-like genre. I've heard people describing it as the Dark Souls 2 of Souls-like, which is not a glowing review in the slightest. So yeah, I'm skeptical. The trailer looked good, don't get me wrong. You know, and if they can improve on the first release, then maybe it will be a game worth getting, but I think they're gonna have to kind of work quite hard to prove that it's not just gonna be a carbon copy of what they released a couple years ago now. Was it a couple years ago? I can't remember when it released, but it's, you know, it's down to like a permanent 50% off on Steam, which is, you know, when you know a game is not doing particularly well. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully it can be good. I'd rather it be good than bad. You know, I've got nothing against Lords of the Fallen. But I am skeptical as to whether it will be able to reach that kind of level of success. What am I wanting with storage here? So I figure I'll have like a little center of the room. So wherever I'd want to almost have chests like that, I mean that would be less storage, so probably not. Yeah, let's bring it out. So the chests will go within this area here, I guess. And then we can just label everything. Oh, hi, Traveller Peeper. I'm not sure how long you've been in the chat. Sorry, I was kind of off on a tangent, and I had my chat closed. But yeah, I was just talking about the Game Awards and my personal thoughts. I was just talking about Lords of the Fallen as well, and how I was not particularly optimistic that the new game would be that good that they announced. But I could be proven wrong. Oh, 20 seconds. Okay, not too bad then. But yeah, and then I think the final game on my watch list was Silent Blade Zero, because it managed to trick me into thinking that it was a new FromSoft title, and that got me really excited. Because I thought they were like going in a whole new little direction, kind of going a more Sekiro route. And then it just wasn't. Then it was stupid Silent Blade. I mean, it looked very Soulsy though, which was quite interesting. And if it, you know, turns out to be using that formula, then it might be a really good game that interests me personally. What game? What game I'm just talking about now? Silent Blade Zero, sorry. It was announced at the Game Awards, and stupidly, despite the fact that they literally showed the dev team like within the first 20 seconds of the trailer, I just for some reason completely blanked and just assumed that, oh hey, this looks graphically quite like a Souls game, and combat-wise it looks a bit like a Souls game, but no, it wasn't a Souls game, so that had me quite disappointed. Oh poo, that's a block. That's a path block. Well, that is unfortunate. Actually, there'll be slabs here anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't really know why I'm ripping out the roof here. Bang. As far as what I'm currently doing, Mr. Traveller Peeper, I am building, like, I don't know, a cellar for my storage, because I built a house last stream, or the last two streams really. I built the bottom of the house in the first stream and the top of the house in the second stream, but I forgot to have my mic on in the second stream, so it's just 3 hours of silence. But yeah, we've got a nice little, I'm blanking on the name of it, but a little window in the roof. Kind of weird window there, and then just kind of like a little Tudor aesthetic. Added some stuff off stream, like the sign coasters and trapdoors and whatnot. And yeah, should be quite cozy. It's a house design, not identical to this, but it's a house kind of concept that I build quite regularly, because I'm not the best at just coming up with something from scratch. So it's kind of my go-to. But I think that's all my thoughts on the Game Awards. Oh no, I need to actually talk about the awards themselves. That is kind of the point of the whole show, after all. Yeah, and as far as the awards themselves go, while it was really cool to see Clair Obscur win as many awards as it did, and deservingly so, I feel sad that games like Blueprints and... Have I dug this out right? No, I've not. That needs to be there. And then that's right. Question is, do I have storage on this side as well? May as well. Actually, no, we can have like a little crafting thing here. That would be good. Oh, sorry, no, you can't join. This is a single player world. I'm just playing single player Java. I do... Well, I have been playing on a server like relatively recently, but it's a bit dead now, to be honest, so I'm not sure if there would be any point in joining. But I mean, like at the time we were looking for people to play, so if that ever revives, then maybe you could. I'm not sure. It's not my server, to be fair, so I'd have to ask. Alright, yeah, this can be a little crafting area. And then, right, I just need to do the back of this. Oh, there's gravel there. That's unfortunate. Right, we'll just place deep slate tiles slab there for now. There we go. Yeah, well, I was happy to see Clair Obscur win as many awards as it did. I was disappointed that, you know, a game like Blueprints or even Dispatch could, you know, be so good, but ultimately not really get that recognition because it was nominated in the same bracket as an absolute mammoth of a title like Clair Obscur, you know? It's just unfortunate. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, like Silksong, again, wonderful game. It won one award for, I think, best action adventure or something. Thanks for the follow, by the way. I just saw that come through now. And yeah, like, I think that's me at 10 followers now, actually. So I've hit my follower goal. Let's go. Twitch will love me for that. Yeah, like, right. Sorry, my brain's kind of getting off track now. Silksong won one award. The Blueprints didn't win any, which I thought was quite sad. Somehow, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 didn't win Best RPG, despite the fact that Clair Obscur is barely even an RPG. But I guess the people voting were voting on the fact that Clair Obscur is the best game out of that selection and kind of disregarding the whole RPG element, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't think that's how you should vote personally, but who am I to judge? I'm not one of the quote-unquote gaming experts or whatever. Yeah, we'll go around the side here. I just don't want to do too much underside spam. There we go. Should be fine for that wall. How many more walls do we have? Because this all will be slabbed, so I don't need to do that. Right, we've got this little pointy out bit here. Trying to think if anything else was robbed. Yeah, Dispatch deserved an award. Did Hades win anything? I don't think it did. That was kind of crazy. Hades probably deserved to win something. I was happy with either Jennifer English or Ben Starr winning Best Voice Actor or Best Performance or whatever, because both of them thoroughly deserved it for their roles in Clair Obscur. You know, both Verso and Mael were such good characters and so well acted. So I was more than happy. And like Ben Starr's little reaction, I don't know if you'd have seen it. I'm not sure how bothered you are about the Game Awards, but Ben Starr's little reaction when when Jennifer English won was so like sweet. You can just tell that they're like such good little pals. You know, even though he was effectively competing against her for the award. We'll do andesite, probably andesite there as well, actually. Nice, that's all of that done. Now we just need this back row. And I need to slab the whole thing on the roof. We'll do... Oh no, I didn't mean to do andesite there. We'll do stone bricks there. Actually, no we won't. I think I did like the andesite, actually, even though it was an accidental placement. We'll do like a cobble there, stone brick there, maybe another andesite. Yeah, it's mad that Jennifer English has now acted in the Game of the Year for like 3 years in a row. Actually, no, it's not 3 years in a row because of Astrobot, isn't it? But you know, Baldur's Gate 3, Elden Ring, and Clair Obscur. It is a crazy resume to have. Or CV, or what, I don't know, whatever the stupid word is. You know, it's a crazy, crazy list of games to have in your repertoire. And to be able to say that you've voice acted in all of them. Absolutely crazy. Right, how does that can probably be a cobble. I feel like I want this to be something else. Actually, no, maybe this. Yeah, this could be andesite. Bang. Okay, now we just need to slab this whole area. Can maybe get some mossy blocks going as well, actually, because with the chisel you can just like straight up convert stone bricks into mossy stone bricks, which is crazy. If I can find regular mossy stone bricks. Where are they? I don't really care for modded blocks too much. They're rounded mossy stone bricks. Stacked mossy stone bricks. I think I'm blind. Cracked mossy stone. It's just regular mossy. Oh, there it is. Bang. Can I turn this into cracked as well? Can I get a little bit of cracked? I can. Nice. Can I turn it back? Oh, I also can. Nice. And chisel is such a big quality of life mod that I just barely ever use. Alright, let's just sprinkle some of this in. Not too much though. I don't want to make this place feel, you know, disgusting. Just a little bit old. We'll do like literally one per face of this. Maybe have like a cracked here. Cracked here. What on earth is going on there? Yeah, I'm happy with this. Right, let's sort the floor out now and also the ceiling. I reckon we just, yeah, again get a just nice little selection of the different blocks. I should probably grab some more apples. Thankfully I've got some apple trees just here, so that's my food source for now. Although I'm kind of cooked when winter comes. When is winter coming? 12 days away. Should be good for now. Yeah, right, let's go get some slabs. And also probably empty my inventory of some junk. And we don't need 2 stacks of dirt, just doing nothing. Get rid of the wheat. Honestly. What is this inventory management? Oh, I literally don't have any space. Ominous Banner can go in there. Pearl can go in there. Oh, I don't need half of this stuff. Bang. Okay, right. Let's get like... probably more than that. Let's get just 40 of each slab. Should be enough. Don't stone. Probably a preference for stone brick, to be honest. Then we go have to go on a mad wood gathering mission to get all the wood we're gonna need for all these chests. Should probably make some stairs as well for some of the intricate stuff down here. Right, okay, so roof should be relatively simple. Just want like probably an andesite here. We'll just do it in like big chunks. That's probably easier than doing it block by block. Maybe do like that. Let's just get all the slabs in my hotbar for ease of use. Oh, that's kind of level with that cobblestone. Let's not do that. Let's have that there. The andesite kind of chains on from there, so I don't really want to place it there if I can help it. I think I'd have to, though. It is what it is. Move that on. Can have another cobble here, why not? Ooh, what block wants to go there? Nothing really. Kind of built myself into a corner. Alright, let's get the andesite there. Andesite has to go there. We can have that. That wants to be stone bricks, 100%. That can... yeah, that can be cobble. Then we're probably looking at something like that. Maybe even wrapping that around there. Cobble there. Oh, sorry if you can hear the dogs in the background. Don't know what they're getting so excited about. Oh, can't have that connecting. That's gonna look horrible. It's probably someone outside. Oh yeah, I just heard a car door open. There's 100% someone who's just like got back home from wherever they were. Apologies. Oh, bro, they're probably going for it. Oh dear me. I'm probably howling. It's crazy. Must be probably worked up about whatever it is. Yeah, I think we're nearly there with this. That can be a little bit on the side. And then that can be cobble. That can also be cobble. And then we have like... I don't really want to chain that stone if I can, so I guess we do that. But then we have to do that for sure. So I guess we could do that. And then maybe stone brick there. And then this has to be probably cobblestone. Yeah, this could probably be stone brick, cobble, another stone brick, I guess. And that's everything at the right level. Probably want some stairs just to, you know, get a bit of just variety, because right now it is just a flat room, and it just looks a bit dead, to be honest. And we can also take out the floor. I'm thinking maybe one of my log classic floors here. with spruce probably. And yeah, let's grab some stairs, dump off some of this. And then we can start putting the chests in. I actually already have some stairs, so that's useful. We've got andesite, stone. Let's get a bit of cobble. What else am I missing? Stone. Can actually turn this back into regular stone bricks as well if I can find them. That just gives us a few more resources to work with. Can I turn stone brick? No, I can't. Yeah, I forget the chisel's only for full blocks, I think. Right, so I reckon... Oh, how low... Oh, my pickaxe is properly low. Okay, let's address that issue first. I think I left a crafting table up here. Yeah, I did. Cool. May as well just turn all these into sticks for the sake of inventory management. There we go. Just break this stone pickaxe first. So we'll probably just like replace like for like with whatever we get rid of here. Oh, I forgot what block was that. I think it was stone brick, wasn't it? It's just gonna be regular stone. That doesn't need anything. And then just double stone here. Let's just sweep up all this stuff. Alright, nice. That gives a vague idea of where the chests are gonna go. Yeah, we could even bring out one further, maybe? Nah, because then that'll just get in the way. I feel like I want to do more though with this room. I could maybe have like stuff going across. It's just gonna be really low. Unless we bring the floor down by one, that is something we could do. And it just lets me play around more with the ceiling. Like we could have... Oh, I've even got one stair block. Perfect, we'll do that. So we'll bring it down by one. I've actually got... What? Yeah, small tunnel. Here we go. I can dig in a 3x3. Just save us a bit of time. There we go. Let's just get some torches back down for some degree of light. And then we can just texture this bottom row. Might just go chuck a stack of this cobble on into the furnace array, just to get some more smooth stone. Just let that cook for a bit. We can probably get away with like cobble there, then like stone bricks, I guess. Fine. Here. Stone brick. Maybe like another stone brick here. And then like cobble. And then we probably want an andesite block in that corner. Sure as we have 4. Is that a problem? We could maybe do something like that. Yeah, I guess that's better, just about. This probably wants changing. Or at least down there. Gobble. I think we actually take out this and maybe do a andesite. Oh no, sorry, not cobble, stone brick. Another cobble here. Andesite. Stone brick. Then we're completely out of stone brick for her, which is annoying because I think I want some. So I might just steal some from this corner. And put a cobble. Yeah, I wanted one there. Do that. Probably another andesite here actually. And then maybe a cobble here. I might even put an andesite there. There we go. Now I've got a bit more height to work with as well. Question is what we do with that height. I also think this looks a bit stupid, to be honest. What could I do? I want another torch down in that corner for the time being anyway. I mean, we have a lot of storage here. This should do really well for us. It's just whether or not I want to make the room a bit more interesting, to be honest. I mean, like... Where's the center? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh wait, no. So the actual... Just 6 blocks. The actual center of the house. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does it go back there as well? I mean, this is probably the best place to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. So it's a 2-block center. Which means we'd probably be looking at like here. Although we'd want to bring that down. Just wondering if we can get away with some like arches in the walls maybe. Just as like little support. So that's free in from there. Oh wait, that's free in from there. Or that's an issue. have to be there and there. No, that's wait. I'm throwing myself now. One off from it, so it'll be here. It'll be this block. I've really not done myself any favors with how I've set this up. So I'd have to do like... I mean, how far out would I even go? Do I not have any... No, I have one cobblestone slab. I mean, I could just cut it all the way across, actually. I think. Oh no, that would block the chest. I mean, I could have stairs. That would work. Let's test. I don't really want that to... I mean, it's fine. Just test for now. I mean, this one would also be doing the same thing, so... It's not like it would be asymmetrical. And then we'd want... I mean, would we want the stone there? Probably, right? Oh wait, no we can't. It has to be the slab. I'm stupid. And then I need some cobblestone. Right, let's go make some cobblestone slabs. There we go. Smooth stone, smooth stone, smooth stone. Smooth stone. Wait, I'm being stupid. Right, I reckon we do it here, actually. Wait, no, it's gonna look awful. What am I thinking? I mean, that doesn't get in the way. Still think it looks a bit sketchy, though. Do I have any andesite slabs anywhere? No? Okay. That's fine, I guess. I'm not super convinced by this, I must admit. Right, so I need some andesite, yeah? Yeah, andesite. Can also grab that smooth stone that I started cooking as well. Bang. Bang. Right, let's try this. I feel like we need more, like... I just need to build it out a bit more. This is, like, way too straight from, like... I need to almost go up to here, whatever we're doing with it. To actually make this aesthetic work if we're going for it. Do we need to bring this down by one maybe, or just thicken this out? I need more stone slabs. Where was I going to put stone? Oh yeah, right, okay, here. I feel like it looks a bit... Oh, I need Oh, goodness sake. Goodness sake. Bang. I have a feeling this because I dumped all my slabs back in the chest, didn't I? And I just forgot to pick them up. So that's completely my stupidity there. Yeah, I feel like we need to bring this out almost. Maybe even have this as a pillar. That could work. So this wants to be... That's a slab. Wait, now the room's throwing me. No, that's slab. So this now is a block. Okay. So 1 second while my brain processes all this. That comes out to here. This comes out to here. And then... Oh, we need stairs again. You know what, we'll just manage with this. Yeah, okay, that's still not perfect, but it's better. I reckon we bring it out to here. At the very least. And then... Did I have andesite there? Let me do something like this. Maybe even... It's annoying because we don't have, like... Let's go half slabs. But... I reckon that kind of works. I mean, not... I was gonna switch out the blocks. I was just doing it with... Yeah, I like that. I wanna do that. So that means that's just a full block, isn't it? Yeah. Do we just match? I mean, probably not with here specifically, right? There's a bit going on. What, bro? Why am I trying to turn that into stone bricks? I'm actually stupid. Right, we'll do that there, and then like cobble, not cobble. That's not cobble. My brain's fried, man. And then we probably do a brick, and then maybe like a cobble, and then this can be like andesite. This can probably be stone if I have stone. I don't have stone, so it's just going to be andesite, so I can't be bothered to get stone. Then this needs to be 2 slabs, so we'll get 2 cobblestones. Where's my cobblestone? No, there they are. Bang, bang. There we go. Now we have whatever this is. So I guess we'll like just turn it into its own little nook, maybe? Why not? I think I need some stone stairs. That's what I'm quickly realizing here. Let's bin this axe and make some stairs. Oh, the stupid cobblestone's back. Alright, let's just turn these into slabs, because I'm not going to do anything else with them. Probably do have a new pickaxe as well. Just, yeah, forge ability. There we go. Finally got our stone. And we can also swap out this down here now that we actually have some stone. There we go. I reckon we just kind of almost do an indented version of what we have on the outside. We probably go up to here, I reckon. There we go. And then, so maybe we do it here as well. As long as the chests would still be accessible, which I think they would. Just up to here, right? Yeah. Okay. Try this. Although I'm not, we can't do that there, for example. We could still bring out the, Am I stupid? Yeah, I am. So that wants to be that wants to be that. We could just like leave this as nothing. But that way we've got, I mean, this chest would barely be accessible, to be fair. I don't know, I just feel like it at least gives a bit of shape to the room where there previously wasn't any. Maybe we get rid of this as well. Just here and just make it a regular slab. Oh no, that looks even worse. I don't know, maybe with this we just make it a staircase and call it a day. Yeah. Let's probably do that. And then with this I'm just gonna probably remove it. I might just... Yeah, you know, I'll carry on this, is that on the same level actually? It should be... Bro, am I really coordinate lining this up? 637. So that's this block, which means it's this block. Oh, there go the dogs again. Place this here. What blocks did I have here? Cobblestone, probably. Keep that there. Does that work? Apologies for any background audio. My family just got back from a little trip out. Oh, that's gonna be blocking the chest actually. I forget that this is actually what blocks I have there? That's it. It's probably andesite. Andesite works there. It's not even. Oh no, of course it's not. It's not trying to be level. I'm just gonna close my door so that hopefully there's less audio leakage. I had my door open so the door wouldn't, so the dog wouldn't try and break it open. Not break it open, that sounds a bit drastic, but try and get in. So otherwise you'd be like scrabbling at the door and it'd just be really annoying. But now the rest of the family's back, that should subside as an issue. So I will just mute for a second and close my door. There we go. Should be hopefully a little bit better. Right, I think the best way to work out if this is gonna look any good is to actually just get the chests in and see for ourselves. There's a part of me that isn't very optimistic, I'm gonna be honest. But you never know. I've got so much stone stuff on me, man. Right, let's make use of our bundle. Bundles are introduced for a reason. We don't need any of this stuff right now. Chuck it all in here. There we go. Immediately sorted out our inventory problems. Right, so thankfully I have tons of wood. With this tons of wood, I can make tons of chests. Oh, that's mildly annoying. Oh, actually there's... Now thanks to this lovely little mod, I can balance my grid. Isn't that wonderful? Just do this. Makes it so much easier. Oh, I'm stupid. Forgot to press the button. We'll see how much 2 stacks spread grid. Oh, that's cool. I think that's if I shift click. Okay, yeah, I definitely should have just done it the way I was doing it before. That was way better. There we go. See how far this gets us. This might actually be enough. I've not done the maths. I mean, we are only doing 2 phases to be fair. So, maybe. Oh yeah, Java chest placement's weird, isn't it? I'm shift clicking. I'm used to Bedrock, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, really do with that axe I broke right about now. Well, not broke, but binned. Oh, this is hopefully not too annoying. Can I just... Is that gonna go the right place? Yeah? Cool. That connects. Oh, mate. Wish it could just, like, be slightly intelligent with the placement. Right, I want to place you there. Thank you. Oh, how on earth am I going to place here? Could I do this maybe, and then, like... What is this? This is annoying. Oh, there we go. That really wasn't that hard, was it? I think I made a bit more of a meal of that than I needed to. Oh, I've done it again. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to open that, am I? Oh well, we can fix it. Oh, this is painful. Right. There. There. Facing the right way, yep. Bang. Nice. Right, now we just need to sort out these. Well, I'm not sure. Okay, that is slabbed, so we just want that. And then That's gonna be stone. That's also gonna be stone. And this wants to be andesite. Stone. Stone. Bang. Okay, there we go. Is that only half a block? I actually can't tell. Yes, yes it is. Okay. I don't think we can bother with a stair block, to be honest. I think we just do a full. And then we can actually have stairs. Oh no, this is the thing I was having a problem with before, because this will connect up and then it'll look trash. Although, hang on. Could this work? I mean, it does. There's just no point whatsoever in it existing. It's not really the placement I was after. If I reverse place, then it's gonna... Yeah, no, that doesn't work. It's looking a bit dark around the back of there. I think I'm just gonna get rid of this, to be honest. Yeah, it was a nice idea, but it doesn't really work. I might just... I don't know, do I get rid of that row entirely? Just don't really know what I'd do with it instead. I reckon we keep it. Right, so now it's floor time. I think I'm still in... Yeah, I'm still in square mine. I'm happy to just keep the chest. Actually, no, I'm not. Who am I kidding? I really should have done this before I placed the chests in. And yeah, we'll just do a little checkerboard spruce log pattern. Anyone who's seen me build before will be very, very familiar with the design, because it's like the first floor design I default to. Right, let's just maybe hang a lantern, just so we have some light down here, we don't get absolutely deleted with mobs. And we'll need an axe as well to strip the logs. Thankfully we have a ton of spruce. Oh, this is gonna be a bit of a pain. Right, this is advanced inventory solutions right now. There we go. Right, now we can put all this back in. There we go. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, there's a random block there. Oh. So yeah, we're just placing them in an alternated kind of checkerboard pattern. It doesn't look particularly great right now while the logs still have the bark on. But thankfully, the bark will be coming off eventually, thanks to the powers of Ultimine. Sorry, I've just got to mute for a second. And I'm back. Oh, I've just thought I need to carry this placement on as well, don't I? Bang. Right, okay. So now, hopefully, if we go into shapeless, we do this. Oh no, it's left some in the back. That's so annoying. Alright, we can just do this though, hopefully. Apparently I forgot one there. Can't tell, is that... I need to peek through the crevices in the chest. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. There we go, now we've got a nice little floor. Might bring like a carpet down here or something just for kind of centerpiece of this. And now we just need some light. I think the lanterns probably work well, we've got a few. So, where's the middle of the room? It's 2-block center, so we can have... do something like this. Does that work? It kind of gives off like dark and dingy basement, doesn't it? But maybe... I don't know, maybe it's a little bit in the way. Oh, poo, I didn't actually replace that. I don't know what block that was. Probably not stone brick, right? Also probably not. I reckon it was just stone. That's not stone. There we go. We can maybe just... Ooh, I know the trick. I know exactly what trick we want. So I reckon we have, like, carpet here. So we take out these two. 2 lanterns down here. I mean, that'll give a bit of light. We probably still need a little bit more. We can maybe have, like, a torch. Oh, we definitely need something in the corners. Yeah, we might need to go for lanterns here after all. And I don't actually have any carpet right now, so that's that plan kind of dead in the water as it is anyway. Just keep that there, and then we can maybe have like a little worktop where we can stick a lantern. And see what furniture we have. Do you have any like tables? Yeah, we've got some tables. Should actually have some tables, unless they've just vanished. Let's go get that table and we can place it there. I'll just get the crafting bench from upstairs and bring it down. This is probably going to be a bit of a shorter stream today, compared to what I've been doing over the past couple days. So I'm not sure if I'll get onto this upstairs. Well, I definitely won't get onto the third floor. I might start partitioning the second floor, but I don't know if I'll get that finished on camera. I'll probably just do that in my own time. Yeah, we got some tables here, nice. Probably only need the one. I can't be able to get all the crafting stuff in on camera either, because it's just gonna be a lot of running back and forth crafting various things that I've forgotten about. And I'm sure no one really wants to watch that. So I will spare you the pain of having to. I can actually have a furnace array in this segment here. That would probably work quite well. Well, you don't really need a furnace array in Create because a lot of the Create stuff can't just do that for you with fans. That's something I'll have to think about, I guess. I'll probably just rip out the stuff from the cave and put it in there. Right, okay. Let's move on to up here. I'll do the rest of the downstairs off camera. How long do I have? I've got 20 minutes to get this done. So let's dump off our stone. We don't need the stone for upstairs. Not gonna get rid of that stuff, are we? Okay, I really don't want to use planks if I can help it. What do we have going on with spruce wood that we can do? Fine wood? I mean, I don't think that works anyway, but... anything that's particular... Oh, I'm just scrolling in circles, aren't I? Yeah, there's nothing that's really blowing me away here. I'm gonna be honest. Hello? Oh, it is, because it's not a specific log. Bro, why are there so many oak logs? Wait, what do you mean nailed oak? Where's the nail? Oh, I do see some nails actually, to be fair. There's too many different log variants, man. Who needs this much log? Woodwork is like a little just partition. Different wood, maybe? Dark oak? Could dark oak work? I do want a block on the darker side. Let's make some dark oak. I've not really used... I mean, aside from the beams, I've not used dark oak except if I can speak anywhere else in the build. Alright, so we'd have like... Oh no, this could definitely work. Partition would be up to here, because this is going to be the floor for upstairs. Let me just mark that out with some dirt. So we'd want that, yeah, going up to where I've got this currently. And then... yeah, I mean, we can just keep it as a kind of blocked out thing for now. Just put a torch in for the sake of it. We're gonna need more dark oak. But I like the colour. I think this works. And we're gonna need to get up to there, I guess. Wait, how's that gonna... oh, poo. Hang on. Houston, we might have a problem. I don't think I even quoted that right. I don't even know the quote, man. I should just stop. Yeah, so this, because of this not nightlight, skylight, that's the word I was looking for earlier. This actually, well, floor needs to be like this slab level. Do I have any slab? Yeah, I do, okay. This is really weird. Especially with the stupid lights here. I mean, this is gonna be a really weird design, isn't it? Because I'm gonna have to like... So the middle here... This stone isn't permanent, by the way. This is just a placeholder. But I'm gonna have to effectively split this upstairs into 3 rooms if I want to achieve what I want to achieve, which I do, funnily enough. So we essentially want something like this here. The ladder comes up here. So that's fine, I think. This is all fine, because this is literally just going to be like that, and then I'm going to have fences, and the ladder goes up there. So that's simple. Yeah, I mean, the chimney looks fine, I think. It works. So this needs to go up to this height. Like that, I guess. Let's just get a light in here. That's not lovely. I guess we'll have to replace this with dark oak. So let's go for a little dark oak run. I don't think it's too far out. What seasons does dark oak grow in, actually, now I think about it? Hopefully nothing too crazy. Autumn. Oh, it's autumn right now. Perfect. Let's get some dark oak planted then. Although I have no bone meal whatsoever. So that's a thing. I think it'll be faster to... Oh, my cherry blossom. Oh, that's such a nice little cherry blossom. That's like... I was wanting an overhang for here, so that's perfect. Alright, let's get dark oak there. Dark oak there. And, I mean, hopefully they'll grow, but on the off chance that they don't fast enough, I'm going to have to go up there. How much time do I have? I have 15 minutes. Okay. Let's get it done. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not gonna be able to get the fine details of this finished today. On camera anyway, but hopefully by the next stream, I won't be streaming tomorrow. I think it's fair to say. I wasn't even intending on streaming today, I just felt bad because, you know, I streamed yesterday, but, you know, I just have 3 hours of silence effectively, so I felt like I had to come on today and just, explain what happened. As well as work on this, because I was enjoying it. And I did want to keep up the momentum while it was there. So yeah, I'll probably just work on it by myself tomorrow, not stream or anything. And then, I don't know about Monday. Monday is a day that I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming on or not. I'm kind of yet to decide. I could even do like some Night Rain, maybe. Maybe? I don't know. I'll take it as it comes. And if not Monday, I'll definitely be out here on Tuesday. Although, well no, probably about, maybe a little bit later than today, but probably before 6 PM UK time. I don't know. Alright, where's this Dark Forest? Because I'm kind of just going to the Jurian right now. What on earth? Oh. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, that's the seasons. Because the seasons only affect areas that I've loaded. So come winter, you'll see just like a square of snow, and then just like a really dramatic cut off. I think there's Dark Oak. It seems to be Dark Oak on my little mini map in the top right. Let's just keep going this way. I'm hoping my axe doesn't break, because that would be a bit tragic. Alright, here we go. That should hopefully be enough. Didn't need an awful lot. I mean, that's 3 stacks of... Yeah, there's no need more than 3 stacks of blocks. No way, Jose. Oh, it's suddenly really nice and clear. How lovely. I love going underwater with shaders on, man. I'm just a sucker for underwater stuff in general, to be honest. There was a point in my life where I desperately wanted to be a marine biologist. Those days have passed, but my love for the ocean has not. What are you guys doing on this lovely little wintry Saturday evening? So I think after this, I'm gonna be putting the football on. I'm a big football guy, me. Have I had Horbury's yet? Yeah, there's the, what is it, like, Fulham Burnley game, I think? I don't care about either team, but I'm going to be watching that for my FPL. And then after that, I think... Who's playing? Is it United? Are United playing after? Or is it Arsenal Wolves? It could be Arsenal Wolves. Yeah, it's Arsenal Wolves. That's the game. So it's going to be a bit of a hate watch there, because I'm a City fan, so I want Arsenal to drop points wherever they can. Although, doubt it'll be against Wolves. Wolves are not a very good team. They were terrible against Man United last week. Like, genuinely awful. They look like a team that's kind of resigned themselves to the fact that they are definitely getting relegated. Oh, the Burnley Fulham game's already on. It's 1-1. That's crazy. I'll have to catch the second half then. I didn't realise it had been on for that long. I mean, I know it started at 5:30, but I honestly hadn't really twigged that it would have been on for like 20 minutes at this point. I don't really know why I went all the way up here. Just felt like taking full damage, I guess. Please tell me there's some apples here. Also, has that updated? Oh yeah, it kind of has, hasn't it? Like up there. It's quite funny. There we go. Lovely little feature of whatever mod that has these trees is that like the fruit just falls straight through the leaves. So you don't even need to like do some scuffed parkour up on the trees to get to it. Which is nice. Right, let's get like a rough stack of that. We can also get some stairs, because we're definitely going to want some stairs. We can take some spruce and make some ladders, because we need ladders. Probably don't need that much, to be honest. Sure, that'll be enough. Stick that in a bundle. There we go. We won't worry about this floor just yet, although I'm starting to think we probably just have dark oak, maybe? That probably works, right? Yeah, no, I'm starting to think we could really do with an axe. That would be quite nice. I'm going to punch this by hand. But I'm too far committed into this now, so punching the blocks it is. Oh, I need a fence for that. Thankfully, it's just the 3 blocks, so I can craft that nice and easily. Without too much fuss. Why on earth do I have some eggs? Shouldn't need those ladders either, so I can chuck them away. Bang. I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure about that one at all, Chief. Let's get another crafting table in. Probably go in here. Just so I can make some slabs. Just because I'm gonna do like a little arch or something here. Probably not that sudden. Add a stair look here. No, I think we need... Oh, you see, that also looks wrong. I mean... What am I doing? No, that looks terrible. How does this look if I just have the one? Also terrible. Sorry again if you can hear the dogs. I'm genuinely not sure if they're audible this time. Obviously, still a bit worked up from whatever they heard last. I've literally just removed the same thing I just placed. I think we just go with what we had originally with this. I don't love it, but it's the least offensive thing I've come up with so far. And it's nice enough. Has a bit of charm to it. Unless I could, like... How would a stair look? No. Not at all. It looks properly nasty. Would a stair look better? Yeah. No, that just has, like, a weird gap there. No, I think I had it fine the first time. There we go. Door will go there. You know, let's replace these stone bricks with dark oak. Should be enough, right? I mean, that reckons 22. Rip my pickaxe. Leave a gap here, because I'm probably going to put stairs there. Oh, I'm going to have to make another pickaxe. Can I reach? Yes, I can. What on earth is my nature's compass in there? Oh, I never got rid of the axe, apparently. Right, well, there we go. Got some usable tools again. So I'm thinking we probably have, like... Don't know what we have on this side of the house. On this side, but on this side we can have, like, a bedroom or something. Just light it up a bit. But we probably bring it out by another 2. Oh wait, this is... Yeah, this is a... What am I doing? This is a 3-block center. Oh, 1-block center, yeah, it's not 3. Oh, this needs to change. There we go. It's not visible on that side either, is it? Let me get that there. And then... we probably just bring that in one more, don't we? Hello, crafting table. There we go, I do that. I think that's what I was wanting to do anyway, I don't know why I didn't have it like that already. And then we can... I mean, it's going to be a very narrow room. But... yeah, we probably have walls there, to be fair. I've got stairs. So I think we have stairs like this. And then, I mean, we've got deep slate bricks here, so we could probably maybe build out of those. It's gonna be a bit of a dead bedroom though, isn't it? Let's be honest. You know, I could even go for planks here rather than stairs, just so we get like a full block. Yeah, I think that looks better. Stairs just look a bit trash when you're using a slab floor. Whereas this, you get the actual, like, kind of vertical. Although, I'm probably gonna have to stick all the way around with this, aren't I? Because if I'm gonna have walls up here, I mean, I'm gonna have to have walls up here. There's not a ton I can really... Right, I reckon I can get away with a 3-block middle of the room. If I do this and have blocks there, I think that would work. Like this kind of shape. So at least in the center I get like a, you know, decent space for a bed. It doesn't look awful. And then this side, these three need to come in one, don't they? No, no, not those three. These three. And that goes there. I mean, it's a little bit tight with the ladder, but hopefully it's fine. And then I'm gonna have that there. Because the floor will be up there, so the floor down here doesn't really matter. Just need to fill in the rest of that floor. Hopefully that's enough. Oh, I've got a little bit over time. So I'm gonna finish this off. Hopefully this is enough blocks. Oh, actually, because we don't need these to be here, we can actually make a little bit of room for the windows. Let's see how that looks. Like, we can get some more elevation here for sure. I mean, that's just gonna have to be a full block anyway. Yeah, I like that. We could even have this whole channel as a block up, I think. Just gives some more variation to the height. And we can do the same on this side as well. I mean, this will just be solid like that. We can just something like that, maybe. I mean, we can't run it all the way through because this needs to be dipped. But I reckon we can get away with that. And then I have no idea what I'm gonna have in this little nightlight portion. Nightlight? I keep on saying that. Skylight. I think that's the word. I'm sure we can work something out. And then we'll have bedrooms. Actually, probably going up another level now that I think about it. Because it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be here, isn't it? Whoops. Wait, what on earth have I done? Oh, that's a stair there. go up like that, and then, yeah, because that... Oh, this is going to be tight, isn't it? I like stairs here as well, maybe just do like this little effect. I'm not sure if I like that or not. Can't block that. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring this back. Here at the very least. Actually, we can have, yeah, we can have these two, but it's just, it can't be these two here. And then this is the actual floor level here. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna do with this little bit here. I mean, do we bring it up a block? Oh no, we can't because of this. So we can't even really get away with some, like, nice carpet or anything. Unless we do, like, a streak of, like, mangrove. And I've still not fully decided what we're doing wall-wise here. Because again, we don't want to end up in a situation like we did down here initially with the kind of whole spruce situation. And just like spruce spam everywhere. Like we don't want to have just dark oak spam. So whether or not we kind of revert to like a deep slate or something, like kind of keeping with this whole idea. And just even having that come up to like here. I've also, oh, it's, wait, I can probably turn tiles into bricks, can't I, with this? Let's just test. Probably do these as well. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know how to feel about this, I'm gonna be honest. I guess that's a me problem though, and I'm just going to have to sit with this and work it out. Hopefully next time I stream I'll have figured it out, and we can move on from the house. So that's now 3 streams on the house. And that's a little bit excessive in my opinion. I'm not sure we'll get onto any create stuff next time just yet. I mean, maybe a little bit. Maybe we'll try and get some gear. Actually, no, we're going to the Nether. That's what we're doing. We're going to the Nether next time. Because I've not been to the Nether yet. And, yeah. Could do with visiting. Maybe even get a Bastion done. Maybe a little bit earlier for a Bastion. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bit of a shorter one today. I wasn't even planning on doing it originally, but yeah, the whole yesterday thing happened, so I thought it was probably worth doing a little bit. Let me switch to my end stream thingy. Yeah. Shout out to Traveler Peepo for hopping by and following. Much appreciated. And yeah, I mean, we hit 10 followers. Next goal's 25. Get that big affiliate going, innit? Like, I can start making money. Start robbing all of you. Don't we all like being robbed, eh? Anyway, that's all from me.